welcome to Kidnapped by Wizards. It's the only podcast on the internet featuring three people kidnapped by, you'll never guess who, wizards. I am your host, The Beef, that is my real name, and I am joined by two of the Edgerton brothers, again, still not Taran. We've been trying to get him on for weeks. He keeps fucking blowing us off. Not literally, that'd be weird.
He's a busy guy though, isn't he?
Well, yeah, busier than you two, evidently. Instead, I've got his reprobate brother Stu. And thankfully, he's really handsome. The fuck was that?
Oh, saying hello. What?
Is that you saying hello?
Yeah.
Mate, you need to fucking get a grip. Well, thankfully, we're also joined by the beautiful Ryan.
Hello.
Who's the only Edgerton brother handsomer than Taran, but didn't get the same breaks in life because he started life as a young reprobate that kicked fences over. So yeah, going to Kidnapped by Wizards. You had a good week, guys?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Just thinking then that R noise you made, it kind of sounds like the dummy thick man in the woods.
You haven't. You banging around with him again, do you?
It could have been Dummy Thick, man, to be fair. And I just.
You said it was you.
Well, you might have. I just said hello. Did you hear something else?
Yeah, I did hear something else. Oh no, he's not outside the tower again, is he? Last time the dummy thick man got outside the tower, we had to call in the extermination team to chase him back out into the woods. And those guys are expensive. Like, you think the wizards would do it for us, but no, apparently they're too busy being businessmen, which is something they do now, as of the last couple of weeks.
Business wizards, they are.
Yeah, business. Bizards.
Bizards.
Yeah. We've seen them wandering around with the stars and like the classic wizard robe, like stars and moons,
yeah,
and power suits.
Yeah, they've started calling themselves the Wizards of Wall Street. We're not even in fucking Wall Street. We're in the fucking Wizardverse.
The Wizards of Wall Street, yeah.
What's even fucking going on? I don't get it.
Yeah,
so
Cumrag's got his beard like shaped into a tie.
Yeah, exactly. He's perfectly sculpted it into a tie. Master Phenrig seems to be wearing an old piece of rope as a tie. I don't think he's quite worked it out yet, but
Oh, he's a bit slow, isn't he?
he is the slowest one. Master Wizard looks fucking dapper, though. Have you seen him?
He looks like Leo, doesn't he, from like Wizards of Wall Street?
He better. He's got shoulder pads for fucking days. He's got shoulder pads so big he can put a secondary shoulder pad on top of them, which he's done. He's doubling up those shoulder pads. So before we go any further, guys, I think we had to mention that we have a Patreon at www.patreon.com/Kidnapped by Wizards. And if you like the show or what you listen to today, why not head on over there? We'll remind you again at the end, because we know, we have busy lives. Easy to forget to give us money, right? But if you want to go there at the end and chuck a few bones our way, we'd really appreciate it. We can spend it on the show and make it even better, and therefore reach out to more lovely listeners. And then we'll be really famous, and we'll go on like Ellen or something. What you reckon?
Or it'll be like those cunts that sit on panel shows.
Yeah, you can sit next to David Mitchell. I'll sit next to Rob Brydon. And Ryan can sit next to Jimmy Carr.
Jason Manford, is it? No, not. Oh, whatever happened to him?
Manford's not on him as much anymore, is he?
Yeah, what happened to him?
I think he
showed up as like he filled the Peter Kay void by being
Peter Kay.
Yeah, by being a younger Peter Kay.
I know what happened. Have you seen Time Cop?
Yeah.
You know the bit at the end where the baddie touches himself and he turns into an amorphous mess like a meringue?
Yeah.
That's what's happened. Manford touched Kay and they went and they're like merged into a meringue on the floor and just melted.
Yeah, but Peter Kay's still knocking about, isn't he?
That's what you think.
Oh, right.
Could it not just be some kind of golem? Some kind of golem activated with a script in its head that just says garlic bread on it. And there you go. Peter Kay.
Garlic bread, dirty bastards.
Exactly. It's a Peter Kay facsimile that's wandering around now. And nobody will ever know any better.
Do you reckon there's ever been like a Bolton off?
What, yeah, Vernon, Peter, and
Jason,
Manford.
and Paddy McGuinness.
Oh, yeah, they're all there just fucking, wailing on each other.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll just end up fucking, though? Oh, this is great.
Who would host that?
Right up, poop, shoot.
Who would host it?
I'll give you a good piping, I will.
Wasn't Dynamo from Bradford?
Yeah, Bradford.
Oh, yeah.
He could nip over and host
Yeah,
it.
he
I'm
could
not
host
stopping
it.
him.
It's not that far away, is it?
No, it's just round the corner. He can nip over. So yeah, that's a good opener. Talking about a Bradford off, a Bolton off, starring a host from Bradford. I like that. That really works. So I've seen a bit of news this week, guys. Have you seen?
Is Dynamo a wizard?
This opens up a whole avenue.
Dynamo.
It's
Dynamo, wizard.
Hello, Master Phenrig. It's me, Dynamo. Maybe he is. And who else would be there? Like Blaine. He'd be there. He'd be like the head wizard, wouldn't he? If these guys are involved.
This is a throwback.
Let's throw back. What have you got there, Stu?
What are you opening there, Stu?
Nice frosty can of Monster.
You know what would be good for Kidnapped by Wizards, the hot new podcast? If we were sponsored by a hip sponsor. Just so, I'm not talking like Oak Furniture Land or someone like that. I want someone hip, young, and down with the kids.
Yeah, like WD-40.
Oh, yeah, what a hot brand. Oh, Monster Energy.
Oh,
Like,
right,
you're having
yeah,
a look.
thanks, yeah.
How would you describe the taste of that Monster Energy, Stu?
Citrusy.
Citrusy. What kind of score out of 10 would you give it?
Oh, this is an easy 8.5.
You're really selling this for a sponsorship deal, Stu. Would you say it tastes like sweet ambrosia?
Yeah, sweet
Nectar of the gods.
The nectar of the gods! Well, do you like it, Ryan?
Yeah.
Describe it in 3 words.
It tastes like battery acid, but in a good way.
All right, a monster, if you're listening, and we assume that you are, because why wouldn't you be? You're a hip new podcast.
Why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you? We talk about Bolton-offs on this podcast. That's how fucking hip we are. Why not get in touch? Give us a mention on at Kidnapped by Wizards Pod, KBW Pod. I can't remember the initials.
That Wizard Pod is.
That Wizard Pod.
You should know. You're part of it.
What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of something else? Never mind about that. Anyway, what we're saying is that we're very professional here on Strategy. Hit us up on that Wizard Pod on Twitter.
Yeah, or our email address is
Select, which we stole off another inferior podcast.
It's not. It's kidnappeddbywizards@gmail.com.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Was that professional? Yeah. So anyway, just
Jesus Christ.
Where?
Behind you.
Oh,
Just
nice.
see him peep through a window.
Ooh, Jesus is here. Well, no,
Is he a wizard as well?
No, he works for the extermination company. He's come to chase off the dummy thick man.
No, he does more aqua work, like pool cleaning and stuff.
No, he's the pool guy.
Yeah, he just walks across it, hoovering up.
Jesus is the pool guy at the Wizardverse. It's now official. He's also Has Wild from Brief Burrito. You've never seen him in the same room, have we?
No, I've never seen him in the same room, actually.
No, that's another podcast you should go and listen to. It's about video games.
Maybe just Has just peeping through a window there.
If it's raining, could Jesus walk up rain like stairs?
Oh, maybe you could.
Maybe how fast he could run.
Like the Flash. You can run up raindrops like when you could climb up paintbrushes on Oblivion to get to the top of that tower.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. He uses glitches and exploits in the world. He can no-clip through things.
Yeah.
He's basically just like a server admin, isn't he, really?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So, as I was going to say, yeah, anyway.
Like a GM in an MMO.
Yeah, Dungeon Master Jesus.
We're just trying to level up podcasting as a profession.
Yeah, we're trying to get our skill tree up a bit. You know what I mean?
It's not getting very far. Probably on a 3 out of 100 at the moment.
Yeah, if you want to get our skill trees up, guys, aforementioned Patreon, hit it up. Anyway, I've seen some interesting news this week, guys.
Have you?
Yeah, they're going to reboot again the Fantastic Four as part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Can you believe that?
Nothing. Should we talk about this anymore?
No, you're right, because I've just seen out the corner of my beady eye the 90s fax machines putting the message through. And this only ever happens when Master Phenrig isn't happy with what we're talking about. Should we just go and check?
Yeah.
Let me read it out for you guys. Dear so-called podcast hosts, a bit harsh, please stop talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're tired of hearing about it, especially Doctor Strange. He's a shit wizard from Master Phenrig. Yep, that's official. We can't talk about the MCU anymore. Is that ever, do you think?
I don't know. I thought Doctor Strange was a sorcerer.
Either way, that's probably why he's a shit wizard. Because he doesn't memorize spells from a spell book daily. They're only in his head, and according to the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. So what do I know? So yeah, I mean, well, I can't talk about the MCU. What are we gonna do? So talk about last 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's all we've talked about so far.
I got something to talk about.
Oh, thank God for that. Go on, Ryan, save us.
Well, there's 2 things. I've got some superhero stuff we can talk about,
Ooh,
or we can save that till later, or we could talk about the ingredients of a perfect action movie.
Let's talk about that. I like action movies. I'll see. But I mean, before we start, let's give some examples of perfect action movies.
RoboCop.
Commando.
Terminator 2.
Predator. Hard Target, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme's mullet.
Aliens.
There you go there. So that's some good examples. So especially all from the 80s and early 90s.
Total Recall.
Turtle Recall. Running Man.
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock!
No, not your bum chum.
Excuse me. He's my dream friend. And B, don't you... anyone would be The Rock's
Bummington chumman.
Anyone would be The Rock's Bummington chumman. I mean, if The Rock came to you right now, Stu, and said, do you want to be my bum chum? You'd go, oh, no thanks.
Well, come to you went, you want a bum? Right.
Yeah, fancy a bum. If he...
I don't want to be on all fours.
Exactly. If he flicked his eyebrow up and said, fancy a bum, you wouldn't be able to resist him, would you? Not even start.
Sounds more like Stone Cold, actually.
Sorry, I can't do wrestlers' voices. They all sound the same to me.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
They all talk like this, as far as I'm concerned.
And that's the bottom line.
It's only about Master Phenrig.
Oh, what happened there? A bit croaky.
No, it was a croaky Phenrig voice. So what? Perfect action movie then. So I think to start.
Con Air.
Ooh, Connington Airman, starring Nicholas Nickington Cageman. So to start with, do you have to have what's the
Crank?
best?
Sorry,
Crank is one. That's a good one.
Crank 2.
With Jason Statham in it.
Yep.
So what's the best basis for a good action film, Ryan? Let's get started. Is it revenge? Is it a good redemption plot?
Oh yeah, like Payback.
It's got to be Payback.
Payback, that's a good one. The film Payback is a good one.
Which one's that one? Remind me.
The Mel Gibson one. Where he wants payback.
Oh, okay.
It's basically like Max Payne, isn't it, but the film.
Lethal Weapon, that's a good action film.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Lethal Weapon.
So
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes, so we can rail off these classics.
They're like a subgenre, I reckon. It's an action comedy.
Action comedy cop movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the best action movies have to have revenge, rescue, or like redemption in a thing, don't they? The three R's, if you will. The three R's of action movies. Commando, he has to rescue Jenny, his daughter.
A good baddie.
Or like Chainmail Freddie Mercury from the same movie.
Yeah.
Why is he like Freddie Mercury?
Clarence Boddicker.
Oh man, Clarence fucking Boddicker.
Sad simp over Clarence, I do.
I fucking simp over him every day, even though he looks like someone's uncle. He's a vicious killer, played by Kurtwood Smith, who's a fantastic actor.
And he has grenades with like little LCD countdowns on.
And he invented DVDs.
Yeah, and he invented a DVD.
In the early 90s.
And
or
GPS.
Late 80s, whatever it was.
GPS.
Yeah, he did. I'd say he invented it. I think OCP probably invented it, but is it OCP?
Yeah. Just get me my fucking phone call.
Look at my dick face. That was the other way around. Yeah, and you have to. So that's the basis. That's the basic plot, and then from there.
Yeah, there's also needs to. Die Hard as well, by the way.
Yeah,
Dyington Hardman.
Yeah,
there's normally a main baddie, and then there needs to be some henchmen.
There's also got to be some bit where the hero overcomes a struggle.
Yeah, it's be internal or external.
Yeah. Or physical, like barefoot running over glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like Paul McLean.
Because he's down and out there and picking out glass out of his feet.
Going, my feet.
Yeah, and you have to have a good, like a side, a buddy. Because he has Al, doesn't he?
You have to have Al. Or,
you have to have an Al.
A banter buddy, as you will.
Yeah. John Matrix had Cindy when she fired the rocket launcher backwards and blew that shop up.
Yeah, that's been one-liners.
What about True Lies? That's a fucking good one. That's a rescue story.
Lies.
That's a fucking good film with the Harrier. You're fired.
You're fired.
The bridge is out. It's so good. But
that film just seems to keep on going forever, though.
It does.
When you think it's getting towards the end, something else happens. Or when you try to remember back, it's like, oh yeah, when there's that last shootout when that like Colombian drug camp.
That's not the last bit.
Because there was a shootout on that big long bridge.
Yeah,
but
that's not the last bit.
Oh wait, that's not even the last bit, because the last bit's when the fucking...
There's the high rise and the Harrier, and that's the last bit. You're right though, it's like the bit where they escape being kidnapped. And he's like Batanaziz and all that bit. It's like, this is the end now. And Jamie Lee Curtis drops a gun down the stairs and kills everyone. Yeah. So there you go, done. That's the end.
How's that even possible? Just Mac 10 just bouncing downstairs, killing it.
Because it's a James Cameron movie, I think. Speaking of which, have you seen this trailer for the new Avatar movie?
Shite.
Who gives a fuck? I mean, Avatar was a massive thing for like a hot minute in 2009. Before people realised that it's just a load of CG with a really average story.
But I couldn't even work out what was going on, who the baddies are.
With the fucking clue.
Because they're working with the... Is it like the Avatar blue people versus the Avatar blue people that have accepted humans?
Fuck knows. It's just James Cameron.
Yeah, but if you look, there's a weird human hybrid kid.
Oh,
Isn't there?
no.
So where he's been
yeah.
boning away.
Where have they been plugging that fucking earpiece into?
Oh, they know where they've been plugging the ponytail into Sam Worthington's balls to make a baby thing. Or
His bum.
Oh, mate.
So you could literally fuck yourself with one of them ponytails. Just stick up your own ass.
Do you reckon he's tried it? It's like, I don't want to go back in my human body.
No, you never self-plug! You never self-plug!
It's like, why don't you go back to your human body, Sam? Is it because you've got, like, Sam Worthington? Is that because you've got, like,
legs.
enhanced mobility now and you've got, like, and you can do, you're like a big blue cat ninja man? Yeah, that's the reason why. Don't look! Don't look! As he's hiding away under a tree trunk, fucking railing himself with his ponytail.
So when they're in the... What's happened to the normal body? I can't remember. It's not VR, is it?
No, it's they like plug. It's like a blank slate, isn't it? It's like a kind of clone thing.
Yeah, you
plug them into it.
You plug in your brain transfers over, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Like
So
Matrix
stimuli in your brain.
So it's Matrix rules then.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I think. I still don't get why the fuck they called the rare mineral unobtainium. I mean, come on, really? That just sets the fucking baseline for the movie. I say everyone loved it in 2009. You watch it a second time, and it's always the second time you watch it on DVD or whatever. And it's like, oh my god, this isn't very good.
It was pretty good watching it because it was like the first one was like it was like the poster film for 3D, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So when you go and watch it in 3D, it's just like all the bits floating around everywhere. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is the future.
Back
Turns out nobody gives a fuck about 3D anymore.
Yeah, stop now.
Yeah. Back when people gave a monkey's tuppence about 3D, which is no one cares about anymore.
What? Yeah, because it's just dropped off all.
Just a gimmick.
Gimmick, yeah.
So, I'm going to reach out at the camera. Woo!
So, and stuff was blurry anyway. Trying to bring it out.
What other films there were that really suffered for shoehorning 3D? And there's a few, weren't
The
there?
first Captain America. There's
Yeah,
random
whoa,
bits in there.
Ryan, whoa.
Although,
Whoa.
to be fair, when I did watch that and it bounced, I was like, oh, fuck.
There's a
Jackass 3D that's probably the best 3D film.
I still remember jumping up to my feet trying to catch that dildo as it flew towards the camera.
That dildo flying towards you, there's Craig pulling his pants down.
Like-
Great. He's great.
Trying to catch it in his mouth like a dog in a frisbee.
He's great.
It's you before you became the beef.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dead man. He's dead. There's only the beef. Yeah, that's right. I tried to catch that big old jelly sausage, but it was sadly only on the
Big old rubber meat staff.
Oh yes, I tried to catch that motherfucker and I missed because it wasn't real. But yeah, so action. Say that's a good discussion of action movies. I kind of derailed it with Avatar there. Sorry.
Yeah, we've not even really talked about what other ingredients go into
Well,
it.
what goes into it? Let's talk about it.
Good guns.
It's got to be a fist fight at some point.
Oh yeah, fist fight.
Yeah, I think so. There's got to be like you
What
say.
about a knife fight?
A melee fight then.
Ooh,
Whatever.
what about The Raid? That was a good film. That's got everything in it. Kung
Yeah,
fu,
the raid is
guns,
fucking good.
knife
man.
fights.
That's a good shout. That is a well good film. The sequel's
You
good.
know, this is a good film.
Go.
Dread.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
Dread.
pretty much the raid, but Dread.
Yeah.
It's so good. Kerbin's in it.
Kerbin, yeah.
Lovely Carl Urban, that
Yeah.
New Zealand
Then
delight.
Dad went to watch it and just said the word that they cut out of the title and asked for a ticket for Judge.
Hi, I'm here to see Judge.
Speaking of Judge Dredd, have you tried on hand grenades, and whatever the fuck it's
Hot
called?
dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Yeah.
The
Have
hot-
you used
the hot
did
VR
Judge
game.
Dredd good on that yet?
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's like you have to change the thermal clips in it.
Does it kill you if you don't
Pull it
activate
back
it
and it
properly?
goes ching, fires out a thermal clip.
Does it kill you if you don't activate it properly, like in the movie
Don't know.
where it explodes and blows his hand off?
Oh, they
That's,
should bring
that's the thingy one, isn't it? The sly one.
No, the sly one it electrocutes you.
Oh.
And in the Kerbin one, it blew his hand off.
Oh yeah.
They should release the Mass Effect guns for hot dogs, horseshoes, hand grenades.
Yeah, like the
That'd
old
be sick, wouldn't it?
the assault rifle.
Oh yeah, the thermal clips.
Oh, unless you're in the first game where it just overheats. Just sit in cover for a minute now.
What's more like satisfying, like in a game when you reload? It's got to be a thermal clip firing out. Go psst.
That's always good. Like if it's a World War II game, you get the M1 Garand ding when the empty mag fires out. Or in many games, just a nice good chunky reloading animation. It's like you're whacking a magazine in there. It's like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Slap
Good
it in.
mechanicalizer when you like cock
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like meaty gun sounds. Not like Doom 3 where the pistol like...
a good bassy like animation. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Well, because it's
Sound.
a gun, like in a game, like loads of recoil.
Yeah, you like a bit of recoil, don't we?
Loads of like satisfying like casings flying out.
Oh yeah, lots of shell casings. I remember I tried to teach my dad to play Halo 3 once. He hadn't played a video game since the Master System. I remember he sat on the back of a Warthog on the turret, just firing rounds everywhere, just watching the shell casings. Like, look at those shell casings. Look at the detail. Wow. So he's not. Yeah, I've lost him. I don't want to teach him how to play anything at this rate, am I? He's just going to sit playing on that Gatling gun all day, having a field day.
I got said RoboCop's in Fortnite.
Yeah, I saw a thing somewhere. RoboCop's going to be in Fortnite. How are you going to stand a chance? He walks around like a toddler.
Oh my god, I need to get him to complete the trifecta. I've already got Terminator. I've got Terminator, Predator.
You've been playing Fortnite?
Alien, because of those 3. Bought them just so I could have the skins.
Why?
I've got Mandalorian.
This is why games have skins. Chumps like you.
Yeah. I've got Mandalorian.
I started playing Fortnite just so I can play as a Xenomorph.
Terminator, a Xenomorph, Predator.
But surely RoboCop will just walk around like a toddler really slowly, like
Why
in the
don't
movie.
why don't you get Mortal Kombat and you can have all of them on that as well?
I've got him. I've got him. It's on Game Pass, isn't it? So I was like, well, I've already got the game for free. I can spend £7 on getting RoboCop.
Stu's really
And I
been...
bought him, and I had a couple of games like, he's really shit.
You'd be really rope-a-doped into that one, aren't you?
It's RoboCop.
Bloody fleeced, ain't you?
It's RoboCop.
To be fair, I did the same with that Mad Max game, which was really, really mediocre. I forced myself to complete it just to drive the Interceptor. I drove it for 5 minutes and I was like, well, that was a thing. And then turned it off and uninstalled.
So, if there's any cold callers listening, don't come round to Stu's house dressed as RoboCop, because he'll buy anything from you.
Hello there, would you like to buy a knife set? Yes, please, Daddy RoboCop.
I once bought a knife set from a Pikey once.
I did too. It's like, okay, I'll take one.
I was just parking my car. It was I tried to buy some knife sets. Like, what?
And it turns out they're quite decent knives.
It's like, look how sharp they are. And I started cutting, so I was like, fucking gonna cut me soon.
Yeah. Look how sharp they are.
Yeah. Look, feel how sharp it is.
It really cuts through your ribs. Look at that. Oh, it's very nice. I think you've punctured a lung. £10, there you go. Then you wake up and you've got no knives.
And that was stealing the sharp box impression, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. Because we did the graphics illustration course in college, we had to use art scalpels. Or what they call nowadays, there's a special art name for them, isn't it, that annoys you?
Oh, no, it's not. It's an
Craft
American
knives.
name.
Is it a craft knife?
Exacto knife.
Exacto knife, that's right. Because we had to use exacto.
Sounds sort of like from science fiction.
Exacto knife.
We had to use the Exacto knife in college, and there was a man that used to steal everything. I say a man, he was a boy because we were all 16.
Was
but
it
he kind of
Stu?
felt like a man because he was in college. No, he was caught. I'm not telling you his name. I can't really just like randomly tell you people's names on the
Mark
podcast.
Smeaton.
Oh, Stu can do it though. Yeah. We just called him Thiefton because he used to say, "Could I borrow this off you?" You never get it back. And we just had this joke that he stole a box full of used scalpel blades and cut himself to bits, like, and then just fainted. And that was the whole thing with Thiefton.
Do you remember the whole, like, rubbing your hand over the thingy? Over the...
Yeah, you weren't allowed to rub your hand over a notice board because someone put something up with scalpel blades once and cut their hand on it. And then we had this whole, like, anime reimagining of it where the shooter was like, "Look, mate," and he put his hand over it. And he went... Imagine like an anime with like the glint on the blade and there's several cuts of the hand approaching it, and then several cuts of the hand going over it at different angles, and then blood going. Just for my sound effects, you can probably imagine what I mean. Everyone knows about anime action scenes. It's like an anime when there's a guy with his sword drawn, and then he goes, and he draws it just in one move, like one frame of animation.
No, it's not. He still goes out the hill. And then somebody falls in half.
Yeah, that's right. Someone stood there for a minute with a look of like, "Oh my god," on their face. Then they go, and like fountains of blood come out and they just fall in half. And that's what it was like, basically like that, just like it. Only with the Exacto knives. What are we talking about again?
At one point we were talking about the ingredients of a good action film.
Oh yeah, that's the one action film. I'll tell you what wasn't a good film, even though it had all the ingredients. Expendables.
There's too many ingredients.
How can you combine so many ingredients and have a bad film?
That's what I mean. There's too many ingredients.
Yeah, and some plot beats didn't make sense. Dolph Lundgren really wanted to kill that Somalian pirate so badly that he fell out with everyone and then became a baddie for a bit.
Yeah.
What? Like action movies with the minds of toddlers. It's like, I want to do that! No! Buddy now!
But the one with Mel Gibson should have been even better because he was a baddie, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, Van Damme was a baddie in one. He's probably the best thing in that film. There's that fucking cringy bit where Chuck Norris shows up like, oh, I'm Chuck Norris.
Oh, he did a meme about himself.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, he just shows up as like a one-man army, doesn't he? And just wanders off like.
I almost got bit by a cobra. 3 days later, the cobra died. It's like, what the fuck is this? I mean, I'm gonna be a bit controversial, guys. I don't rate.
So good though.
I don't rate Chuck Norris.
He'll come around and fucking
It's funny
batter
that
you,
he
mate.
showed up
Bring
though,
it.
just a meme.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck? Like Harrison Ford was in one. He's about 300 years old.
Yeah, and Bruce Willis.
I mean, Brillis could get away with it, I suppose. He still looked like an action hero, but Harrison Ford just looks like a grumpy old man that sits on the golf course.
Looks like my ball bag.
What a handsome ball back you've got.
Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford's face.
Everyone knows the trifecta of action movies is Brillis, Arnie, and Van Damme. No one else.
Van Damme.
Yeah, Van
Stallone, you mean?
Damme. No, not Stallone. Van Damme.
Van Damme. No.
Stallone's on the next tier down with Kurt Russell, in my
Cage.
imagination.
Well, that's Statham.
He's,
Yeah,
on the,
Statham.
he's on the same tier as Kurt Russell and aforementioned Sly Stallone, in my mind. You ever seen Tango and Cash?
You ever seen Transporter?
Yeah.
You ever seen my fucking dick?
No.
It's tiny,
You ever
don't
seen
look at it.
Blitz?
Fucking mushroom.
You ever seen Blitz?
Blitz. Yeah, that's that one with...
Jason Statham.
That's that one with Littlefinger in it. Yeah, where he's a fucking annoying weirdo. I hated him in that
Cop
film.
killer, yeah.
Oh, he was so annoying in it. It's like, oh, I hope he dies soon. Now you think he's gotten away with it at the end, and it's like, fucking prick. Then they get him up on that roof and
Like, he
kill him.
technically has got away with it, but they make sure that
Yeah, him and Paddy Considine kill him on the roof, and it's like, yes, there you go.
dress him as a cop, don't they?
Yeah, that's right.
As one of his victims, so no one will ever know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Clever.
fucking- Yeah, that's
So he
clever.
got away, but he didn't because they murdered him.
I used to work with a guy that looked like the baddie off that film. Right, it was like
Just
fucking hell.
Littlefinger.
Yeah, but Littlefinger with like now he's at the start with the big sunglasses and the open shirt and all that. It's like fucking hell. I used to work with somebody who looked like that.
That's the bit where he beats those guys up with that, was it like, weird Irish fucking baseball bat thing?
Oh yeah, it was a lacrosse bat or something. Yeah, something like that, isn't it? It's a good film. Jason Statham's unnecessarily horrible in it. It's like, oh god, he's a horrible. Don't be thick, man. Is he outside again?
It could be.
Oh, right, fucking,
He's out of the woods.
The steam at the window.
Yeah. Breathing at the window.
I didn't know the Don't Be Thick Man could breathe. But there you go. I guess you learn a new thing every day about him.
Well,
breathe out his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
evolved not to
God.
breathe out of his
He's
mouth.
an anal
so,
breather.
So he can spend more time eating everyone else's cake.
You've heard of mouth breathers. This is the next
Yeah.
evolution. Anal breathers. Maybe Stu could be one of them. That's why he's always seething. He's seething out his bumhole. So yes, Stu, to go right the way back to action movies, I think you're right. In everything we've said so far, but Expendables wasn't very good. I'm dying on that hill.
What about Will Smith?
What about him?
He's in an action film, isn't he?
IRL, yeah.
I like the way you said that. He was an action film, wasn't it? He was in Independence Day. But that's like,
iRobot.
oh, that's a bad film.
So he didn't show up again.
Oh yeah, he battered you last time he was here, didn't he?
So look at you called his fucking...
No, Brian, shut up! Don't do it. Don't get him back. Honestly, we have this thing about mentioning characters and they reappear. Like when we mentioned fucking Cheddar George. Remember him back on Shark Select?
Fucking knobhead.
Fucking shit character.
All he does is say his name. He says his own name, that's it.
I hope I've not
No,
summoned him.
so, great character development.
I hope I've not summoned him by saying his name.
You have to say Cheddar George 3 times in total.
Yeah,
shit.
shit. So whatever you do, don't say Cheddar George again, alright?
You've done it.
Oh, fuck! Oh no. Ryan, I can hear someone approaching the room.
It's alright, we've got time yet. I don't think he'll arrive just yet.
You reckon it takes him ages to get anywhere?
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, we've got time yet.
We get on the bus now.
Yeah, you're like,
He lives in. I hear he lives in like Wilmslow or somewhere. He has to get the bus in. He's like, "Oh, someone said my name 3 times. Best go get on the bus." He's like,
So
"Fucking
there's a bus that goes to the industrial estate then?
from Wilmslow, very specific."
Oh right, just
So-
from Wilmslow.
It's the number 12. Yeah.
Wilmslow though.
It's like that bus.
He's no fucking Beetlejuice, is he?
Maybe it's
Doesn't arrive through mirror or anything.
It's showtime. Yeah, I can't see that happening somehow. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this discussion. To be fair, about action movies, it's my favourite genre. For as a pure entertainment, it's them or those other films we can't talk about today. You know, the ones with the heroes who may or may not have some sort of super element to them. Yeah. If only there was another universe to the MCU.
There's a little bit of a segue though. Yeah.
That's not DC.
So I was in like a knockoff supermarket the other day.
Oh yeah, which one did you go to?
Loldi.
Loldi.
Loldi,
Yeah.
the funniest supermarket.
Yeah, there's some. They had some characters lined up, in the middle section.
In the middle aisle.
Yeah.
Characters.
There's one of
Just
them.
sat in baskets, mate.
Yeah, there's one of them. I was Arachnid Lad.
Oh, not Arachnid Lad. What's his regular name? Like Percy Porker or something.
Percy Porker.
Let me guess. He's a college student who also works for like a newspaper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. Fucking Loldi with a knockoff superheroes. What does his outfit look like? What does his outfit look like? Just slightly off.
Yeah.
Of, an established character that we can't talk about in case the wizards come and batter us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some funky looking cowboy called Barky as well.
Barky?
Yeah.
You got to explain that one.
What do you mean? It's like a
Barky?
cowboy. Yeah.
A cowboy
Like a
called...
toy.
A toy cowboy called Barky.
Yeah.
The fuck are you on about? What the fuck's you on
They're
about?
a knockoff of Toy Story.
Oh, right! We were talking superheroes.
I'm just saying, because there's other stuff there. The middle aisle's all sorts of shit.
That's a cowboy called Barky.
Barky.
You know
Oh,
what?
like Woody. Alright.
You know what? Stu,
Right.
you know what Stu's not doing, don't you, Raya?
What?
He's not saying
Don't
kayfabe.
Anyway, there was a few other fellas there.
Yep, go on.
Yeah. Lunar Lord.
Oh, Lunar Lord.
Yeah.
There's 3 people inside his shed.
Yeah.
And he's it's not ancient Egypt. What would it be? Ancient Greece. He's an ancient Greece guy.
No, they can still do Egypt and everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
And is followed by the god knockoff shoe.
Knockoff shoe.
Knockoff shoe.
He's a mummy with a croc for a head. Knockoff shoe.
Turbo Trash Panda.
Turbo Trash. Fucking hell. That one's on the nose. I like it. Turbo Trash Panda.
Yeah, I was running out of inspiration after a while, so I got there was Dark Cat, if you can guess who that was.
Oh, who could that be? Does he say something like Uganda forever?
Yeah.
They couldn't afford a fictional African country, but the real one.
Yeah.
Uganda forever. Yeah. I think that works. And then don't forget the Absolute Unit. Did you see him as well?
Yeah, he was there.
I was played by Ross Kemp.
Turbo Trash Panda's mate was there, Root.
He's just a ginger root that's alive.
Ginger Root, yeah.
I am a root. Okay.
And House Spider.
What about Celestial Child? Was he there? No, hang on, let me rethink this one. Celestial... What's the word for Lord? Celestial...
Knight.
Celestial Noble.
Baron.
Noble.
Hello, it is I, Celestial Noble. He listens to music from the 1990s on his CD Walkman. That's his entire thing.
And House Spider as well.
Just a smaller version of Arachnid Lad.
No, like Black Widow.
Oh, I like it. House Spider. Who are you? I'm House
Brown
Spider.
recluse.
So there you go. I'm glad you saw those in the bargain bin section of Loldi. That's why we don't shop there. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Uh-huh.
I think there's somebody at the door.
There was there's Barky, there's Hum at regular speed as well.
Hum at regular speed. Oh, regular speed. He wants it. Yeah. That's catchphrase. It's like, I cannot detect any evidence of smart individuals or something like that. I think of knockoff catchphrases from movies now. We could do this all day, couldn't we? That's one, but I can't see what film that one's from. What knockoff catchphrases could you have? This has got me thinking now. It is possible that I could partake in this activity for a full 24 hours. That's what that one would be.
You know what's weird?
What's that?
Your baby teeth are still out in the world somewhere.
Yeah, I read that, and that really, actually, genuinely sent a chill down my spine.
They're out there.
Where the fuck are my baby teeth?
In the quest
Waiting
to
for
relocate your baby teeth.
We should do it. We should go.
Try to find your baby teeth.
Yeah, kidnapped by wizards on tour. Let's travel the world looking for our baby teeth. And you find out they're all like owned by some rich millionaire in Saudi or something.
What would you do with them? Yeah, if you got them, would you eat them?
No, I'd make a set of dentures out of them and just leave them in the drawer. Just so I know they're there.
Dentures.
Ah, my childhood teeth. Oh, you could put them in like knuckle dusters. And
Oh
make
yeah,
cool guns
punch
like
people, but I'm buying it at the same time.
necklace.
that. Yeah. As I being punched by a child, bitten by a child at high speed. That creeped me out. That this year, thinking that your baby teeth are out there somewhere.
Yeah,
It's like,
just
what?
out in the wild.
Because how do you destroy teeth?
Exactly. There's bones, aren't they?
Like shiny bones that go in your face.
Yeah.
It's fucking bizarre, man.
Bones that fall out of your face.
You ever just stop to think about teeth in
No,
general?
it's horrible.
They're fucking stupid. I'll tell you one thing as well. We were talking the other day at work about some guy at work started going off about tapeworms, and he wouldn't shut up about it, and I felt fucking sick by the end of it.
They're the ones that crawl out in your bumhole.
Yeah, but apparently he was saying on some program that when they get big enough, they try to escape your body at any point. So they could like dig through your hand or anything.
Ugh.
And apparently the longest one ever recorded was 50 meters long.
Ugh.
Ugh, is your skin crawling?
Imagine trying to pull that fucker out.
Oh, stop! I felt physically.
Like, where would it fit?
It just wraps around inside your guts.
Yeah.
Because it's like a little piece of cotton, isn't it? You can do whatever it wants. Oh, it made me feel sick. I felt proper grim. It was like, "Ruh!" And another guy on the team had to walk away. He was like, oh, fuck this, I'm gone. Call me back when this conversation's over. Walked off. It was fucking horrible. Ugh.
So I've got a theory.
Go on.
Right. So Ash Ketchum's supposed to be a huge Pokemon fan, right?
True.
But when he sets off on his fucking journey, he's always amazed by the fucking Pokemon that he finds and has to fucking look it up on his Pokedex.
Oh my god, look at
So
that
therefore,
Pokemon.
he's a fucking poser!
Yeah, fucking...
And it doesn't even win that many battles.
No.
He's a fucking...
And he doesn't
And he-
actually capture many Pokemon in the
No,
first
he doesn't.
season. They just follow him.
He captures
Yeah.
a Butterfree and he's happy with it.
And then lets it go.
No, he doesn't even catch a... No, he catches a fucking...
Caterpie, doesn't it?
Caterpie.
Yeah, I mean, big whoop. I did that in the first 10 minutes of playing the game.
Yeah, and you start harvesting all the other shit ones and
Yeah.
sending them to your fucking PC storage.
Do you know what he is? He's a posing beta male cook who doesn't know how to play Pokemon.
Cooked by a fucking Pikachu.
Yeah, that Pikachu's... He's not even got a missus. How's that possible?
Oh, hasn't he? What do you think Misty is?
What? Do you like kids?
Pikachu? He's not a kid. He's got to be at least 30.
Based on what? His wise outlook on the world.
Oh yeah, there's Mandela effect on Pikachu, isn't there? The old fucking black tip on his tail.
Can we rename Mandela Effect to something
I
else?
like Stu's desperate and said, there's a Mandela effect about Pikachu.
Yeah, that
Change the subject.
it never had a black tip.
Yeah.
On what?
His tail.
Oh, right. Yeah, the design's changed quite a lot over the years, hasn't it? Since the original Game Boy version. He
He used to be chubby at one point, but
Yeah.
now he's like hench.
used to be a thick lad. I don't think he's hedge. I think he's just like rodent shaped. Ryan's like,
what
he's
is-
fucking cut now.
What's the creepiest Pokemon to like cuddle with if you go and sleep?
There's that one that wears its
Ditto.
mum's skull on its head.
I was thinking more like a Mac choke.
Mr.
yeah.
Mr. Mime.
Matt Champ. All
Yeah.
his hands round you.
Yeah, that's a
Mr.
bit
Mimes.
creepy.
You try to say Mr. Mimes.
Because he's got like a buff body.
Yeah,
as
he's
well,
ripped as well. So you'll be the little spoon.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able
With
to
the
do
Mac
anything
choke,
about it.
like
You could have one.
Like, what if
you
it
could
was
have,
like-
You
what-
could have one hand round your neck, two hugging you, and the other hand somewhere else.
Oh my god.
yeah, but what? So what?
So what, Pad?
So without
That
this,
sounds like a drip tray here.
Hang on a second. Yeah, Drip Tray. The bonus episode on www.patreon.com/kidnapped by wizards.
First one could be Matt Champ and the beef.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind that.
Spoon in the Matt Champ.
Why not? So just a bit of context for our listeners, if you don't know already. The Drip Tray is our exclusive patron-only episode locked behind a paywall. It's the one thing we do. And if you go there, we've some Uruk high up on a mountain. Write Rule 34 fanfictions for us. Now, cynics would say it's just an AI we found on the internet. But there's no such thing as AIs. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, that's all Terminator talk.
Oh, Skynet.
Skynet.
Oh, Skynet. Whatever it was called in the Dark Fate Legion or whatever they called it. Because it was alternate timeline, wasn't it? It was alright, that one. It was alright. It wasn't a bad movie.
Is that the one where Arnie's become the Terminator's become a lumberjack?
Yeah, he's undercover as a regular man.
Yeah.
A regular giant Austrian bloke that lives in the woods. Oh, that's like the start where they shot 90s John Connor. It's like, yes, thank fuck, someone shot him. An annoying bellend. I mean, who says, if you really want to shine a man, who says that?
I'd say
one
that.
says- Yeah, you said it because he says it, though. It's ironic, right? And it's satire.
Look at the size of those fucking spiders.
Where?
There's two having a duel.
Oh
Two-
my god!
One might be Haslo because of Daddy Longlegs is.
Have they got dueling pistols?
No, they just like touch each other with the long legs.
Do you know what Daddy Longlegs just carries deadly venom in it, but it has no fangs?
Yeah.
How shit's that? It's like giving someone a magnum with
That
no
was
bullets.
just a thingy sketch, wasn't it? Ricky Gervais.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, kid's gonna try and pull your legs off, so I'll just fucking bite him. I know. It's like, oh, it's alright, for a defence you can have the world's potent thing. He's alright, yeah, so I'll just fucking bite everyone. It's like, yeah, let's just take these fangs away then.
Yeah, taking away your bullets. You're too dangerous. Ryan, I'm fairly concerned that someone's been stood outside the door politely for a while now. Do you want to see who it is?
I've got a thing.
Yeah?
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Why
it's on the bus. Takes a while.
Why do
Oh,
people go full ham? Well, specifically Americans go full ham.
They do go full ham, don't they?
Why not any other cut of beef? Meat even. Cut of meat.
Yeah.
Why don't you go full turkey?
Yeah, I do full turkey crown. I'm going full turkey crown, you son of a bitch.
Why the humble ham? Why not like a sausage or...
Because if you go in full sausage, it sounds like you're going to fuck someone.
Maybe different countries have different takes. So the Germans say, I'm going to go full bratwurst on you, boy. And something like that.
But why pig-centric? It could be like
I don't know.
a cow.
Maybe the pig's the most
I'm going to go
aggressive creature.
full steak.
Good question. I mean, I don't know why that phrase even exists, go ham. What does it even mean?
No, I don't.
I'm going ham on you. What,
I'm going to go ham on you.
You're going to give me some ham. I'll be down with that.
Yeah, some wafer thin, please.
Yeah, exactly. Lovely.
Or the honey cured.
Ooh, that is honey cure was the classic. Well, you had it in sandwiches in primary school. It always had like pockets of fucking grim gristle in it.
Oh yeah, that's a cheap stuff.
Yummy ham sandwich. It's like, oh, it squeaked when I ate that. It's like eating fucking rubber.
Oh, when you get the wrong texture, it goes. Oh god, turns my stomach.
Remember it?
Eating something soft and it's got a bit of a crunch in it.
Oh yeah, this is funny.
Eating something crunchy and it's got a bit soft in it.
You guys just can't handle the changeover.
Well, it's unexpected palate, isn't it?
What if Taran's the same?
I once had a full-on trying not to throw up in a crowded restaurant eating something.
What was it?
I was eating something and it had a crunch to it, and when I looked, it looked like the back of a chicken's foot.
Oh, nice. What did I have? I ordered a chicken sandwich thing, and it was like chicken goujons. You know,
tendies.
Tendies, yeah. And a bit into it, there's a chicken wing hiding among them. A bit full pressure onto a bone. It was like, brah! That was not a good experience. I still ate the chicken wing as a chicken wing afterwards, but it's like, brah! So I put the chicken wing to one side, ate the tendies, and then went back to the chicken wing afterwards. And just ate the chicken off it in the normal fashion.
Why'd you go back to it? Why was it tainted?
It's not really tainted, I just bit into it. It's still perfectly edible.
Yeah, well, how did it get there?
Oh, someone got it mixed up with the tendies and put it in my chicken sandwich, I guess. That's the way that works.
Planted.
Anyway, it's horrible, yeah. I felt the crunch. Like you bit, you could hear the bones splintering. I was like, oh, that's
What's that my teeth for?
That's not a chicken goujon. Oh, I hate that. When you feel your tooth break, it's like, oh shit, here we go. Fucking great. Fucking game over.
When you feel your teeth break?
Yeah, it's happened to me once, man. It's horrible. It's like you can just feel like, it's like, oh fuck. Oh no! You have to go to the fucking dentist now. I hate going to the dentist. It makes me sad. It makes me feel really frightened. Yeah. I don't know what I was eating at the time, but it was something in there that was fucking solid.
Ball bearings.
Yeah, fucking boulders.
I caught a bullet in my teeth or something cool like that, maybe. And that was the end of that. Fucking grim. Ryan, I'm pretty sure there's somebody at the door. Can you just check? Oh no.
We'll have a look now.
I can smell cheese. Oh no, Ryan, no! Oh, he's in! Oh, it's Cheddar George! Just on your call for the best podcast character, Cheddar George. Hey, Ryan, you're right. Want to talk about Gorgonzola?
I thought you talking about cheddar.
I also like Gorgonzola. I like cheese, Cheddar George.
I fucking hate Cheddar George.
Cheddar George, Ryan, there's some meat stuff in the corner, mate. Fucking do it. I don't like meat stuffs. Oh, what?
Cheddar George.
What's that?
Look at this.
Oh, fuck! Fucking hell. I didn't think you'd actually do it, Ryan.
Was that him dying, or was that dummy thick man looking through the window watching him die?
I think it might have been dummy thick man. He died in silence. That was really strange. I think Ryan shot him right in the vocal cheese. His vocal cheese string. He seems to be dead. Don't the Wizards have a strict no corpses policy?
Is he definitely dead?
He's definitely dead. Look, he's got a...
Shot him with a super silencer. It didn't make any noise.
Yeah, it was such a good silencer that there was no sound around it.
That's just some weird setting on it. Silences victims as well.
Didn't mean staffs could do that. Right, come on, let's get him tidied up before the wizards see him. They're going to be pissed off if they see this.
Hold him by his legs.
What do you think I'm doing in his fucking ears?
Hope it's not a bad moment. Ooh. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I know. You've been popping up in the podcast since 2019. You took us captive to record a podcast.
Good. That will save some time then. Well, I don't know who you are. What are you gonna do with Cheddar George's corpse there? You're always gonna have problems lifting a body in one piece. Apparently, the best thing to do is cut the corpse into 6 pieces and pile it all together.
Someone mind telling me why you're here?
After you've got 6 pieces, you gotta get rid of them. Of course, you can't just leave it in the deep freezer for Master Phenrig to discover, can you? And then I hear the best thing to do is feed them to the dummy thick man out in the spooky woods. You gotta starve him of cake for a few days. Then the sight of a chopped up body looks like curry to a drunk. You gotta shave the heads of the victims and pull the teeth out. You could do that after, of course, but you don't want to go sieving through dummy thick shit, do you? Ever seen the size of one of those ass cheeks? Exactly. They go through bone like it's butter. You gotta have a good sized dummy thick man, though. They'll go through a body that weighs 200 pounds in about 8 minutes. That means a single dummy thick man can consume 2 pounds of uncooked flesh every minute. Hence the expression, as thirsty as a dummy thick man.
Well, thank you. That's a large weight off my mind. But would you mind telling me why you've even kidnapped us? Other than make us feed the corpse of Cheddar George to the dummy thick man, of course.
Would you look at the size of this meat stuff I found?
Golly, that's big, isn't it, Phenrig? Do you know what nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by a horrible cunt. Me. Okay, why did you tell us that? Thanks, Master Phenrig. Can you magic the body away for us then, please? No. Feed it to the dummy thick man. Come on, Phenrig, let's go, and take that meat staff with you. I told you not to leave it lying around where the hosts could find it. Now they've killed one of our most beloved characters. Hope you're proud of yourself.
Has he got dummy thick mans, then?
Dummy thick men.
I would ask
No,
him.
dummy thick mans.
I would ask him.
Oh, it's dummy thick mans.
I would ask him, but he's just left the room with Master Phenrig. That's a horrible thought, though. Is there more than one dummy thick man?
He didn't even leave properly. He went out of the fucking mouse door again.
Uh-oh. Dummy thick man can smell Cheddar George's cheeks. He wants a bit of...
Well, you're going to cut him up.
We're going to have to...
Do you cheese...
Cheese grater.
Yeah, cheese wire.
grate him up.
Yeah.
Let's grate him up and put him in a bucket and then bring him out at the end. We'll do it when we finish the episode. It's fine.
Could we not just like bend him over and put his ass in the air and present it to the dummy thick man?
Oh, he'd like
And then he can just eat him out and then just keep eating and then it'll go.
Ugh. Eating like a hyena.
Yeah.
As long as-
from his anus out.
As long as there's not a like you say, a brood of dummy thickmans out in the wild. That'd be really
I
brilliant.
think the plural is dummy thickmans.
Yeah, the original
Dummy
one was
thickmans.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's
it's
like
Dummington
Spider-Man's.
thick man. Yeah.
Yeah, same as like Spider-Man's.
dummy thickmans, and the obviously the head dummy thickmans is the one that we keep seeing.
And the single would be dummy thickman.
Dummington thickmans.
A dummy
the
thickman.
head. Yeah, weird. I don't like the idea of this, guys. I'm not going to the spooky ones anymore. Remember that time when one?
You could get clapped by 2 of them.
Remember that time when one fucked Stu?
I think a group of them would be called a clutch. A clutch of dummy thickmans.
Because they clutch your cheeks. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Well, all right then. I think we've survived a really weird episode there. Ryan's killed a beloved character. Phenrig's told us how to dispose of it, while sounding suspiciously like something from a movie. Which he keeps doing.
There's also the dummy thick man keeps fucking breathing on the
Yeah,
wind.
yeah. If you noticed, he had some really thick rimmed glasses on.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, and like a trench coat.
He did, actually. So maybe he's bored of being the businessman now and he's being a gangster or something? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. It seems like he's just been watching films, and then maybe people who are listening could let us know what film they think it is.
Oh, yes! I like that. If you're listening, and of course you are, people of
What
the world.
film was Phenrig watched this week?
Yeah. If you haven't,
Maybe if you get all of them right, we might send you a prize.
Oh, maybe a prize. Wouldn't you like a prize?
Send the dummy thick round.
Head over to
Maybe a Thunder Fury t-shirt.
Yeah.
Sticker.
head over to that Wizards Pod on Twitter and let us know and get a prize. Come on, guys, it's a real prize. It's nice. And as we mentioned at the start of the episode, Patreon as well. We're not head for competitions because we want to offer you the drip tray episodes. www.patreon.com. Alright, dummy thick man, give me a minute.com/kidnapped by. Right, come on, guys. We have to get the cheese to the dummy thick man.
You think you can see
He's
it?
pacing in it. You can see it.
Yeah, and Cheddar George seems to be leaking nacho cheese blood all over the floor now. Come on, let's get this done with.
I don't think that's blood.
Oh no, he came himself as he died. Come on, let's get rid of the corpse. End of the episode. I had so much more to talk about too.
Wow, what are we going to talk about?
The MCU.
Oh shit, don't talk about that.
No, best not. Let's end the episode. Right.
Wait.
What?
What's the second Patreon episode?
Oh, good shout. So the first one.
Cheddar
George and Dummy Thick, man.
In death, they will have sex. All right, that's it. So thanks for listening to Kidnapped by Wizards. Whatever podcast you listen to us on, why not give us 5-star review and say nice things about us? Like, oh, it's really funny. Oh, Ryan's charismatic. Oh, Stu's.
Look how handsome Ryan is. I can't even see him.
Yeah, exactly. You feel his handsomeness through the internet. And Stu's there. So why don't you give us a review?
If you get enough 5 stars, Taron might appear one day.
Yeah, maybe you can lure him in the third brother, Taron Egerton. And he'll play Elton John for us. Or that bloke off Kingsman. Eggsy, he's the fella.
Yeah, or Wolverine.
Or Wolverine, or Eddie the Eagle, or whatever the fuck else films he's been in. It's Taron Egerton, he's famous, look him up. So yeah, what else was I going to say? Patreon, I've already mentioned that bit, sweet. At that Wizards Pod on Twitter, and we're also on Instagram, but we don't know what we're doing with it. Why not find us on there? It'll be fun. Alright, anything else you guys want to mention before we go?
Nope.
No, fuck off. No. Alright, we're coming, for fuck's sake!
Not seen Master Wizard today.
Oh,
well, he's been
Probably
up to.
busy being a businessman somewhere. Being a bizzard.
Busy little bizzard.
Busy little business.
Busy little bizzard.
Looking for his meat staff that we used to kill Cheddar George with, evidently.
How was it in here?
Fuck no, you shouldn't have left it in the recording studio, should I? Right, come on, let's go. Peace out, bro. Stu, you get his legs. No, quick to 6 bits, that's what you said. Where's the cheese wire?
Oh.